All right, good morning. It is the 4th of May, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning or so. We'll check the time once I get in to Winco. I really wanted to have roast beef sandwiches starting again today, so I knew I had to come here to buy all that stuff. And it's raining again. It is exactly 3 o'clock in the morning. I like it at this time of day because there's very few people here. We need some banana. The pickings don't look very good here, but I need some romaine hearts. I guess that one will have to do. And I need some tomatoes today. That's a nice one. A little mini celery to do it. One of those back there looks a little bit better. Well, my green onions aren't looking all that great today. That one's not too bad. We can work with that. And the most expensive item on today's list, the roast beef. Alright, I think I got everything I wanted. Really don't need much today. Alright, that didn't take long in there. I just didn't have much to get. And really wasn't all that excited about food shopping today. Not very excited about the dang rain either. It's been non-stop. We've had just a couple of nice days, but that's been 2 weeks ago or something. It's just rain like this every day. Not really hard, but just enough to spoil any outdoor activity that I really want to get going on. All right, it is 7:11 in the morning on this 4th day of May 2024. It is Saturday. I just had a lovely bowl of oatmeal for my breakfast, and it really hit the spot. I was fooling around on the computer a little bit, but I'm kind of tired of that this morning. It is awful dark outside. There is no sun to be seen in the sky today. See, it's raining a little bit harder now. Probably will keep it up all day. And we're getting a little bit of wind too. 20 to 9 in the morning now. I got some eggs on boiling and gonna cook off what I got left of the pasta. Oh, it is raining like a son of a gun out here right now. It's been coming down non-stop. It's so dark outside that my automatic lights here in the carport don't turn off. Got a lot of water running down the roof of that place over there, and I didn't realize I got a new problem here. Look at that. The rain gutter is just overflowing. Well, here in the front of the house, it's doing the same thing. The rain gutters are overflowing a bit. Look at that. It's all coming down here. There's probably not much coming out of the drain pipe. And we see the same situation here. Look at that. Not much coming out of the drain pipe. It's really coming up down there. My new heat pump that's not even a year old there is probably getting a little bit wet. Well, what can you do? It's just the way things are. Always puddles up here in this corner. But I can be in here where it's all nice and warm and dry. My jacket's just soaking wet. Well, let's go check on the eggs boiling. And they're doing just fine. Another 3 or 4 minutes and they'll be ready to take off. Alright, boiled eggs. Got some cold water running over them for a few more minutes. My water's starting to boil. Alright, pasta's in there. Gotta stir it quite a bit in the beginning, especially in the beginning, and then continue for close to 5 minutes or so. Okay. Right, we're to the point to where we can just turn the heat off. Really don't have to stir it anymore. That's pretty close. Maybe just 2.5 more minutes, and that'll swell up a little bit more, and then it'll be ready to go in the sink. All right, here we go. Our pasta's in good shape. It's gotten a little bit bigger, but we don't want it to become mush. So now I'll go head over here to the cold tap water and let that run over it for a little while and cool that down. So this is how I initially shell my eggs. Just bounce them around in here for a while. You can see how the shell is all breaking up there. Now we'll head over here and we'll steal some cold tap water and we'll fill this up. And what that will do is that water will kind of get itself between the egg and the shell. So for now, we're going to go ahead and just park this in the refrigerator and let it sit for half an hour, 45 minutes, or even a little bit longer till I'm ready to take the shells off. All right, the pasta cooled down. We got it in the proper container. So we'll go ahead and throw this in the refrigerator, and then we can start cutting our celery, our green onions, and then putting all the other ingredients in there to make a delicious salad. Okay, our pasta is very much ready to start mixing. Of course, we got our pasta in there. We got green onions, we've got celery, quite a lot of black pepper. I did put just a little bit of salt in there, but not anywhere near as much as the black pepper. Then we got some sweet relish, some Dijon mustard, some mayonnaise, of course, and the boiled eggs. So let's go ahead and dump those in there. Now we got some Dijon mustard, cut. Sweet relish in there, cut. Now we got some mayonnaise in there, so now it's time to mix it all up and see how it tastes. All right, and there we go. So I like mine to have a pretty good black pepper bite, and that's just, of course, up to the individual. And this really needs to sit overnight in the refrigerator. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'm going to have some for my dinner tonight. That's going to be 3-4 hours from now. So it'll set up a lot better overnight. All those flavors in there will kind of start to incorporate, and it'll be just delicious. So right now, I'm going to have some lunch. And what am I going to have for my lunch? I'm going to have my usual tossed green salad. We got some chicken in there, croutons, and I put some boiled egg in there. No cheese in there. Now I just need to mix some dressing with it, and it'll be a good lunch.